How this world came to be a cursed earth? Simply, war and politics. By the 21st century, there was overpopulation, crime was rife, epidemic, especially in the urban cities. Some cities that will become the mega cities, such as Mega City 1 in 2032. The law system was ill-equipped, and with the gangs able to intimidate jurors, were immune to prosecution. One time, even storming the White House itself. Emergencies needed emergency measures, and this led to the instant justice system in 2031. And even though it broke many tenets of our then democracy, the masses were supportive, as what is the use of a system of government if it does not deliver? Talented individuals, especially trained to become judges, a force that replaced the police. They acted beyond the law. They were the law. Judge, jury, and executioner. This system was started and headed by first Chief Judge Fargo Dredd, aka the Father of Justice, as he will come to be known. And yes, one of his clones will become the famed Judge Dredd you know and fear so well. But even if you are a chief judge, you are still human, and after 20 years of Paragon service, a moment of weakness led him to having an illicit affair with a female colleague. And oh, did I mention that judges had to be celibate? Probably a reason why so many of them are such dour characters in my opinion. Not able to live with himself for breaking the code he created and enforced so harshly to his subordinates, he handed in his resignation to the president. Yes, there was a time when someone was more powerful than the chief judge. President Pierce and Fargo's two deputies, Judge Solomon and Goodman, asked Fargo to reconsider, but he was unable to live with the guilt and killed himself. He failed though, but he did suffer severe brain damage and lost the use of his legs. When Solomon and Goodman found out and thought Fargo as good as dead, as no doctor expected Fargo to survive his injuries, they did not want Fargo's legacy and work tarnished. Thus, they used technology to cover it up, faking footage that showed Fargo sacrificing himself in the line of duty, gunned down by a gang in a drive-by. He then became a martyr, increasing the power and support for the judges. But then, Fargo started to recover. He was then moved to an isolated secret medical facility, so no one would ever know the truth. When he did deteriorate in health though, now Chief Judge Solomon had him cryogenically frozen in suspended animation until a time he could be cured by science. I guess his old friend just could not let go of old Father Justice. Now all this dealing with America's problems talk led to the country becoming more nationalistic, and in 2068, politics being still as corrupted as it's always been, then Vice President Roger L. Booth, or Bad Bob Booth as he would come to be known, rigged the election, killed an aide that threatened to expose him, and got himself to become good old president in 2070. Unlike Fargo, Bob was ill-equipped talent-wise to do his job, and not the first president to do so, said that the world was living off America, and pursued a what you would call overly aggressive stance to international relations, stating that there would be nuclear war if the world did not comply to his demands. Now Chief Judge Goodman tried to dissuade Bad Bob from his actions, but never wanted to take no. He proceeded to poke the bear that was the rest of the world. Basically, you are with us or against us, and no one was with America at this point. How would this pan out for the land of the increasingly less free? Find out next time. Click those sub buttons, bring more creds. Until next word.